Whoa. All right, all right. Hello, everyone. Glad you could make it. Sorry I'm a little late. You know me. Always late. Let me say some hello howdies. Ken Beer, Jewel, welcome. Patmata, hello, Patmata. I haven't seen you for a while. Tim Johnson, Tim, I watched the video. It's very good. Very good. Lynn Nakamoto's in the house. John White. Big John White is in the house. John, you know what's right, White. Keep it high and tight. Myra Aquino. Welcome. James Yates is in the house. Hello, James. Pat Parrott. One of the powerful ladies of ONPASSIVE is here. Andy Barthelall is here. Jacqueline Lewis. Bridget's here. Like I said, Lynn Nakamoto. Lynn Nakamoto's everywhere. I'm still trying to figure out how she does that. Julie Gwynn's here. Oh, the peacock. Hello, Julie. Judy Oliver, hello. Karina Lance is here. Glad you could make it. My man Red Redford's in the house. Hello, Red. Tell Jane I said, what's up? Greg Judah is in the house. Janet Butler, the Queen from Bahamas, is here. Welcome, Janet. Shirley Dodson. Patty McGuigan. Patty, thanks for everything you do. I mean that. You definitely have posts that make people think. That's a good thing. Lystra, what can I say about Lystra? She is one of the cornerstones of ONPASSIVE, just like Pat Parrott. And all the other women here. Colin Hayes. Steve Ropp. Karen Carden. Hello. Dawn. Karen says hi. Dawn's got, I don't know what she's got. Laryngitis? I don't know. She could talk today, yesterday, barely. Juanita Ali's here. Hello, Juanita. What do we got? Bill, the Spielberg Must is in the house. You all know who he is. You may not see him, but you see his effects. Just like the wind. Bill's like the wind. Can't see the wind, but you can see what it does. Bill is the wind. Charmo's here. Where we at now? Jenny Seckler. Hope I said that right. Bruce Gerstein is in the house. He's everywhere. Bruce is everywhere. Mike Davies here. Judy Oliver. Where we at? Marie Pendy. Everybody's saying hi and howdy to each other, which is really nice. Uh-oh, it just jumped all the way down. So let me work my way up. Prosper Abba. Let's go back up. Shofo Islam. Harvey DJ Green is in the house. Cashflow Monk. Cashflow Monk's here. Jim Lindbergh. Bauer. That's Bauer. I'm sorry. Leonard Edwards is in the house. Nagella Peter Itong is here. Richard Toxin. Hello, Richard. Rupa Paul's here. Rupa's everywhere too nowadays. We got Rose Masarabi. No idea if I said that right, and if I didn't, I apologize. Pam Stanvich is here. Let's work our way up. Jane Helms. Hello, Jane. Such a nice lady, Jane. We did a small webinar with her, our meeting. It was really nice. Very, very sharp lady. Lisa Catherall. No idea if I said that right, but doesn't matter. Stephen Holton's here. Donna Hamlin. Mamadou is in the house. Dale Cruz is here. Alex Viajos. Oh, I think I said that right. Christina Dodds, she's everywhere also. Let me see what we got. Ian McFarlane, welcome. Or Ian, I'm not sure. Leonard Edwards is in the house. Hello, Leonard. Ricky Ingram, welcome. Alan Bourne's everywhere, has been, he's always here, always. Good for him. Ricky Ingram, okay, I said hi. Steph ONPASSIVE, what's happening? Greg Duda, I said hello. Angela Lynn's here. Karen Muncy, Kim Mills, Carlos is in the house. KP. There is Tanya ONPASSIVE. Tanya, thank you for everything you do. Vicky Barker, Tim, Andy. I think I covered everybody. I hope so. Ooh, 170 people up to, nice. Anyway, Alex, okay, I said hello to Alex. Cheryl Booker is in the house. Key Window, there you are. Just popped on. Anyway, what I wanted to say was, you know, a lot of people are getting freaked out. And some of it is, I realize, and I want you to pass this along. When we have, whether it's an IT guys are together and they're giving their experience about ONPASSIVE, keep in mind, whatever you see on a video, whatever you see in webinars, I know some people think, oh my God, I don't understand that. I'm going to be left behind. No, 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 no. Those webinars are just for educational purposes. If you listen to the IT guys on how advanced and how difficult it is to do some of this stuff, it can give you a clear picture of why it might take a little longer to get things done. That's all. And some people want to know. If you don't want to know and it makes you nervous when you hear all this technical stuff, don't go. It's okay. It has nothing to do with your eligibility to be a founder. You're a founder. If you're in, you signed up, you did the NDA, do what you can do, not what I do, not what Red does, not what Mike Ellis does, not what Julie does, not what Robin does, you know, all the people you think, Lynn, any leader, Chris, it's what you can do. If you're working a lot of hours and you can't do that much, that's okay. You're in, you win. You're in, you win. You're in, you win. Remember that. The people that got in, never did their NDA, never signed in, have no clue what's going on, they could be left behind. But that's up to them. But you're not expected to be a video movie star, okay? Or write immaculate writing or whatever like that. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. But if you can go to a video, like you come here a lot, and I appreciate it, and give me a thumbs up and a comment, a nice comment, all that matters. It matters for you. And you think, oh, why does it matter for me? It does. I want you to picture something. I was talking on a webinar last night, and we hear about, well, you know, it's taking a long time. I want you to understand something. The biggest, you have to have a great foundation in a company, okay? Great, strong. because your company's only as strong as the foundation is. I want you to picture that Ash and the tech team are building the largest landing strip in the world ever. It's the longest, it's the thickest, it's the widest to land this massive, massive airliner on the ground and take off at any time it wants. That's the foundation. You can't have a little Cessna airline where it's 2-foot runway. This has got to be massive, huge airport, huge landing strip, huge takeoff point. Even a rocket, you look at the foundation where a rocket takes off, it's massive. Massive. Why? Because you're supporting something huge. The ONPASSIVE rocket, plane, or train, or whatever you want to use as a metaphor, is massive. Right? Think about this. The more people, the more founders, the more you want to impact the world, the bigger the foundation you have to have. Right? You got 10,000 people at launch and you say, okay, we're going to handle X amount of people. You prepare the foundation of the company to handle that. Ash is preparing the foundation of the company to handle masses amount of people coming, masses amount of people looking, and everybody that looks and clicks and wants to know and how do I find out? They got to have access immediately. And that's not something that is pie in the sky. You say, oh, I want everything to work perfect. You know, thousands and thousands of people clicking on passive at the same time. Thousands, tens of thousands. Do you need a glitch? Do you want a blinking light? Do you want, oh, it crashed? ONPASSIVE is building for a massive, massive influx of people. And it has to be seamless. It has to be as if one person came in or 1 million people signed in. Seriously. So look at it that way. When you see the IT guys, they're explaining to you, okay, you got one guy that maybe does coding. You know what that is? It's a peanut compared to what's going on. I am not an IT guy. But the more I listen to them, the more I look, when I hear something, I go research and find out, what does that mean? What does this mean? Why did Ash say this? What is, you can sit back and say, I don't know what he means and get scared. Or you could go look up and see when you hear database, when you hear, like a company. Listen, you heard last night, there was a webinar from Australia. Susie McRae was on there. My sister Susie. And what did she do? She went over O staff. But she broke it down why O staff is such a big deal. Because most companies have to go to 90 different areas to take care of the staffing. With O staff, you go to one. Now you think, oh yeah, that's cool. How do you make something one that has thousands of parts to it? It's the foundation. It's how it's built. People can come in, boom, boom, boom. Another one. People are looking at the products as they're getting done and go, well, that's simple. Why did it take so long? If it looks simple, that is the technology. The technology is taking something complicated and making it simple for me and you and everybody, grandma, granddaddy, to use it. That's why it's simple. If they made it normally, you'd be running around like a chicken with your head cut off. I asked the other day, okay, I'm thinking, how are you going to track a page? And I went right back to regular. Oh, so you're going to take a code, copy the code, and put it into the code area so that when your website goes out, they can track it? No, push a button, he said. Push a button. And I thought it was simple just doing that. But he's right. Most people don't know how to do that. But once again, when you're watching these shows and you're going to these, enjoy the info. Don't think you have to know. Some people want to know. Some people want to know. And Anita Rosa, 100%. He's building an empire. And you hear that old saying, Rome wasn't built in a day. ONPASSIVE was not built in a day. If it was, we'll crash. You have to get it ready for, he's preparing a company that's never been done before. Who does he compare to? Name one. Name one company that started as a unicorn. Give me one. I can't think of any. So think about that. So don't get nervous when you go to a webinar and there's IT guys that are talking about something that you may not understand. Go there and be happy. If you're not sure when you hear something, Google it. But it doesn't mean it's anything you have to do. You don't have to do any of that. You don't have to even know it. It's all for educational purposes so people can maybe have an idea how massive this is. That's all. That's all it is. I like knowing. Some people like to know. Some people, it scares them. People hear names, firewall and tracking, People think, oh, I'm going to be tracked. No. It's not illegal stuff. It's legal stuff. You can put a tracking device on your dog if he gets lost. If somebody takes them, you can find out who it was. You can write to their home. Anyway, we're in a neat place. Karen Carden, hello. Mike Ellis is here. Hello, Mike. My business partner in crime. Cynthia Brown's here. But seriously, don't get all panicky on it. Let's enjoy the ride. Let's enjoy the education. They know things we don't know, and it can answer. Babyface grandmom's in the house. Hello. Anyway, do that. Look at things a little different. Don't panic. Oh my God, he said this. That means I got to do it. No, it doesn't. You don't have to code. You don't have to know any of that. Thank God. I don't know that stuff. I understand very little of it, but it's enough I can plan it together and go, oh, wow, that's pretty interesting. That's all it is. It's interesting. Remember what Mr. Mufareh did. Paul City, what's up? He made a company that everybody has a fair chance to succeed. First time in the history of mankind. Guaranteed. A business where if you're in, you win. And if you can do a little thing every day, a little thing, like a video, share a video, make a post, encourage each other, help each other, guide each other, that will make the company bigger at launch. And the bigger at launch, the bigger for the rest of your life. We go viral, which we will. You get to take that ride. You're not the one coding. You're not the one doing all the work. You're not the one finding how to market. You don't have to. David Switzer's in the house. And yes, we're all in it to win it. That's somebody's name too. Isn't that crazy? 220. Wow, I hit the big leagues. Not up with Red though. They love Red better than me. Just kidding. I love Red better than me. What else I wanted to say? I wanted to bring that up because I know people are getting nervous. Today at 2 o'clock, in about an hour and 30 minutes, we have the round table. All right. If you got any questions or comments, that's the place to go. That's the place to go. So be there or be square. Laura Hadjokis is in the house. Leanne Bonnet, another big helper. There he is, the Marshmallow Man. Where the heck have you been, William? My gosh. Warren McAfee, what's happening? Anyway, I'm going to say adios tonight. Is there anything tonight? I don't know. I don't think so. I know people are cutting back on some of the webinars because mostly the webinars at this point, besides tomorrow's a guest webinar. I still beg you to build your team, at least a couple people if you can. Send them to the webinar tomorrow, guest webinar. If not, give them the recording. Try to build your team. 1 person, 2 person, 3 person, whatever. It all is going to add up. But all the other webinars, the input of people is kind of cut back. So we're going to reboot. A lot of people are rebooting because we don't want to go there and just me talk, just Julie talk, or Milo or Robin. We want everybody's input. And people seem to be getting a little burnt out. But anyway, thanks everybody for what you're doing. Thanks for the support here. But pass on to your team, the people that aren't tied in that well. Tim Dillon's in the house. That when they go to a webinar about technical stuff, it doesn't mean they have to know. It's just information. It's more entertainment information to give you an idea of why. What does it mean when they hear a certain terminology? That's all. Tom Chadwick, what's up? Now, the IT guys love it because they understand. So they can see the mass, how big this is. And so a lot of people want to know. Hello, Dawn. Anyway, I'm going to let you all go, and I will see you, like I said, in about an hour. Charity Manigault is in the house. Sean's here. Kaboom. Give me a kaboom, and I'll let you go. If not, you have to stay. I'm joking. There we go. Dustin Grove. Marty, you. It's a lot of coffee, John. Chris Johnson's still in Florida, goofing off. Guaranteed he's annoying someone. I don't know who. But you know he is. Oh, I hope he's having a great time. What's pleasure to listen to you, Mary Street? You're right. It'll never be the same. You doggone right. There you go, Daryl. Thank you. The Earl's here. Christina. Amu Christ. I know one thing. I've seen a lot of different names since I've been in ONPASSIVE. Anyway, I'll see you all. God bless. If you got any questions, today's the day, 2 o'clock. Steve Albrighton, been here forever. Anyway, I see you guys and ladies. Have a great day.